A small percentage of people rise before dawn to bask in the peace and splendor that accompanies each new day. Traffic is light, the air both crisp and fresh, and the birds are at their musical best. And every now and then, those people are treated to a sight the sleepers miss. Today is one of those days.
Verily, too much time hath passed since Thor did last journey to the once golden spires of Asgard. There did my liege and father Odin and all of his objects reside, to rule from afar over the affairs of man. 'Tis time now for my enchanted mallet Mjolnir, forged by Odin himself, to pierce anew the gulf of space and dimension, that I might be delivered to the realm eternal. Alas, the city fair may be now a deserted shambles, and 'tis the duty of Thor to identify the forces that rendered it thus. Far too long hath this mystery of events gone unsolved. Today, the god of thunder demands answers. Asgard, though a mockery of the shining future it did once embody, 'tis most comforting to set foot upon that which is home. By Hela's kiss of death! The second my foot didst touch firm ground, a force unexplained struck out, violent and true, so as to repel me back to where I started. Once more is my quest for answers thwarted by the unknown. Once more do I suffer the shame of failing those who are my friend and family. Once more I must twist and wonder o'er the fate which hath befallen Asgard.
Minutes ago.
I desire sport, Pericus. Supply it.
You insult me, Majesty Ziela. None but Odin are equal or able to supply suitable challenge.
The dark gods have gathered in anticipation of a contest, my son. I do not wish them disappointed.
The barrier is secure. None may enter Asgard.
No, no, no. Disappointed they must not be. Not when it's blood they wish to see. Let Tokkots end the strike by robbing the fallen fat one of his life.
Quiet, you insignificant rodent. Odin's torture is to helplessly watch his subjects fall. Bring the designated one.
Not much life to it, but here he is.
That figure, so gaunt and worn, as though starved of food and drink. Surely it cannot be.
I bid silence, my liege. Though my sufferings of late are beyond any concept of cruelty ever conceived, if it's battle these treacherous scoundrels want, so shall they have it. For Baldur the Brave shall not now or e'er shrink from his duty of Odin and Asgard.
I'll eat his heart and cleave his spine. The right to terminate this worm is mine.
Away! This is for Pericus.
Pericus does not want this kill. Therefore, Tokkots demands the thrill.
Away with you, or I'll let Pericus end you, maggot. Ready next existence!
Again, the Magistan's angry decree is directed at none other than me. There, on Tattered Ridge, I do perceive a figure materializes, I do believe. A curiosity. He leaves as he came, giving Tokkots the chance to do the same.
You want me to waste my time dealing with this half-dead wretch? No. Wherewith Thor, perhaps, let this pitiful soul die alone.
Turn thyself, base villain! Turn and face the wrath of Baldur the Brave enraged!
A shameful attempt. For I expend greater effort in dispatching a troublesome insect.
Yet another one falls. There will be more, Odin. You will watch as each and every one of your subjects is crushed, until you are the last. The greatest of tortures and humiliations. A father watches as his children die.
Nay.
Memorial Hospital.
Come on, MA, let's get that prescription filled.
Oh, Peter, you're so very busy these days that I can't help but feel guilty that you came along.
Are you kidding me? I've got all sorts of time to burn. Bringing you in for a checkup with Doc Kincaid is no sweat.
Well, it is a comfort to have you here. Sometimes those doctors talk right over my head.
He says you'll be fine so long as you stop bungee jumping off the Bugle building and stay on your blood pressure meds.
I must say that I am feeling rather spry these days.
Easy, Aunt May. He also ruled out rollerblading. And if I see you reaching for your surfboard again...
Hey, we got a gunshot victim over here! Let's move it, people!
Entry wound just below the third rib, Dr. Foster. Prep for surgery and make sure to...
I'll take it from here, Dr. Olson. I suppose I should thank you for not operating on him out in the field.
No way. I learned my lesson the last time.
Glad to hear that, mister. Your prognosis is accurate, though. He'll need surgery immediately.
Real heroes at work saving lives. Hold on while I snap a couple for a photo essay.
Oh, Peter, do you suppose that poor young man will die?
Jackals! I'm trying to save this man's life, and they're snapping pictures. Demetrius, round up security for me.
Not necessary, Doc. Let me and the Jakes to handle this. Time's up, cowboy. Give me that film.
The name's Peter Parker, and this is a tribute to you guys.
Doesn't change my mind.
Easy, D. Hear him out.
I don't like having my picture taken. Jake, I want the film.
Don't worry, man. You weren't even in frame.
Nothing to worry about, D. Relax. Next time, Parker, ask. Verily, this lad doth seem passing familiar.
Will do. Thanks for your help.
My pager or yours?
Both. Uh-oh. Trouble.
Same here. Saddle up, D. Time to roll.
Where to?
Sorry, MA, but the Bugle assignment desk says there's something big happening over in Midtown.
Well, then you just go right ahead and take the best pictures that J. Jonah Jameson has ever seen, Peter.
Will do. Get your prescription filled and I'll be back in time to take you home.
You better not be planning to ride with us, news hound.
But, Peter, you have my prescription order in your pocket. Oh, dear. He didn't hear me.
Sirens everywhere. Whatever's going down is major.
Since when did you get bugged by having your picture taken, D?
Just the way I feel, Jake. Can't help it.
Now my spider sense is cranking like crazy. And if I didn't know better, I'd swear the ground's shaking.
Hang on, Jaco. I think it's an earthquake.
This world of crimes are known to me, but victims of pity I do see. Mortals all hear my cry. The time has come for you to die.
My bristling beard of Odin.
Bristling beard of who?
Santa. Old expression in my hometown.
Remind me to never go to Wisconsin.
It's the devil himself.
Any object that feels my touch is sure to change so very much. The briefest contact is all required to age all matter beyond what's desired.
My car! Bloody tree ruined my car!
Got a female in her early 40s suffering from shock, Jake. Jake? Not a sign of him. Hope the fool didn't run off to play hero again.
Heroes. Some say there aren't many to be found. They insist heroes are products of the long gone, when justice and honor were valued. When people were willing to do the right thing. When the notion of self-sacrifice was more common. But if a hero is an individual who's willing, no matter what the odds, to put himself in jeopardy for the benefit of his fellow man, then there are still heroes to be found, and we're all better for it.
Spider-Man! Drawn here by the same sound of battle that didst alert the courageous heart Thor, no doubt.
Battle? I thought it was just another episode of the Jerry Springer Show.
Get thee behind me, lest you be injured, Spider-Man, and let a warrior born end this threat.
Sheesh! Put me in a skirt, why don't you?
These mighty structures in which mortals dwell are easily changed to their darkest hell. Let mortal rot and steel rust, till every is turned to dust.
It's coming down! Run! We'll never make it! We're all goners!
Our Father who art in heaven.
It stopped.
Impossible!
No, it's not.
Thanks be to Spider-Man. For 'tis his miraculous webbing that doth hold his obble fast, while the mighty sinew of the god of thunder support its massive weight.
Thank you, thank you.
I knew we could count on the Avengers, but Spider-Man?
Waste no more time, mortals. Get thee gone, lest the webbing gives way and ye are all crushed.
You don't have to tell us twice.
Screams of death are my aim. Yet someone dares to stop my game.
Mighty Spidey is the guy who's here to knock you out of the sky. Any loser can make a rhyme. Whoa, but Russia's few can battle crime.
I bid thee protect thyself, Spider-Man. Let Thor attend to the matters of war.
Check your ego at the door, Hammer Boy. I'm fully capable of taking care of myself. Sure, I'm glad Aunt May is safe and sound at the hospital. The bad guy doesn't kill me. Worse put-downs probably will.
Peter, I was sure he went this way.
None can withstand the might of Mjolnir. Watch as mischievous wretch is vanquished anon.
Your weapon easily flies right through, and I'm pleased to see it's you. For Majesty and Celia will to me be beholden when I bring her the head of the son of Odin.
Mjolnir continues its course. If it does not soon return.
We've got bigger problems, Goldilocks. That chopper's falling towards the crowd.
Since there are two who wish to fight, discover another aspect of my might. This world has energy I can reach to make sure there's one of me for each.
Heroes. Some say there aren't many to be found. By the end of the day, that might be true.
Peter? Yes, May Parker. But I really don't mean to trouble you. I'm sure there are other things for you to do in New York City. It's just that I can't seem to find my nephew. His name is Peter, and, well, he's such a delicate lad. A wonderful boy. I raised him as my own, and I'm extremely proud of him. He's married to... I'm sorry. I'm not answering your question, am I? I've had a few health problems of late, and Peter and I had just come from the hospital after my monthly checkup. The doctor had given me a prescription to get filled when Peter got a call or some such thing from the Daily Bugle. Did I mention that he's a freelance photographer?
No, ma'am.
Well, Peter went running off with the prescription, and I decided to chase after him. Silly me. I overexerted myself when I could have just gone back and asked the doctor for a new prescription instead of following the lad around half the city. And now this. Oh, I do hope Peter is going to be okay.
I'm sure your nephew will turn up, ma'am. But right now, we have to get you to safety.
I would feel much better if that horrid Spider-Man wasn't involved in all of this.
Wouldn't we all? But at least Thor's around to keep things in line.
Spider-Man! Mighty Mjolnir. It dost fly from my hand, not return. I must retrieve it before...
Whatever. I'll give you a hand with the hammer. If you think you can handle the helicopter it just knocked out of the sky when it passed through the sky. Guys? Or whatever they are. By the way, do you have a clue to who are fighting here? They're not one of mine, so I'm assuming they're yours.
Tokkots! Tokkots, that's the name. One is me, the other the same.
Wonderful verse! I'll get the hammer. Might just hit myself over the head if I'm gonna have to hear one more rhyme or one more dust. See, that wasn't so hard! Whoa! The momentum of Thor's hammer pulled me away from Tokkot's blast. But it doesn't look like Thor fared as well. Getting caught in a battle between two godlike beings is not how I planned on my day. But I guess it never is. I have no idea as to why this Tokkots guy decided to show up in Midtown and start tearing up the street. I hate it when that happens. At least it looks like the police are evacuating the area pretty quickly. Now, if I could just figure out a way to slow down before this thing carries me to California. Oh wait, Mary Jane is on a photo shoot in LA. I could just let the hammer take me for a ride and... Nah.
Stand ye back, base villain. Thor does not stand by idly, while innocent lives are placed in jeopardy by your cowardly acts.
You, Odin's son, will die where you stand. Before you can lend a helping hand, you shall fall with the rest of your line. Majesty Zelia's favor shall be mine.
Got it! Now if I can just hold on long enough to arc the hammer's path, I should give Thor a hand before Tokkots fries him.
Hammer, webbing, what is this? A plot devised by my brother Pericus.
If I can hold on to them long enough for Thor to catch the copter. Or, that's another way to do it.
I pray that I have not been separated from Mjolnir for too long. The innocents aboard that flying conveyance cannot afford the mystical enchantment which binds us to lapse. What's this? The ground beneath my feet, covered with webbing which cushion the impact. My thanks to you, Spider-Man.
Not a problem, Goldilocks. Now how about we find the bad guys?
Meanwhile,
Oh dear. It looks like we should be moving with everyone else, officer.
You can call me Barry, ma'am. Barry McCormick. And you and I will sit here until help arrives.
Thank you, dear. I am feeling a bit weak. If you could just find my nephew, Peter, I'm sure he has my medicine.
Officer, do you need any help? Is there anything I can do?
No, miss. You should get yourself to safety.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Hannah Fairmont. I think I recognize you from the hospital, don't I? One of Doc Kincaid's patients?
Yes, dear.
How are you feeling, ma'am?
Oh, I'll be fine, dear. If we could just find my nephew.
We'll find him, ma'am, and then everything is going to be okay.
Thank you, Hannah.
Looks like the pilot and passengers escaped with a few bruises, Thor. Now I say we go nail the Tokkots twins.
I say thee yes, but first I must find Mjolnir afore.
For these mortals does the Odin son truly care. Let us use them as a snare.
Oh my god! What are those things doing?
I don't know, man, but we're trapped. Let's just stay close. I'm sure help will be on its way soon.
But what about Peter?
Yeah, May, what is she doing here? Sorry, Thor, but you're on your own for a while.
Spider-Man, I pray thee wait. Too weak to reach Mjolnir. Without it, I will be transformed into Jake Olsen, and all will be lost.
Hang on, folks. Help is on the way.
Peter! Please, someone find Peter. He has my prescription. If I had my medicine, I'd be fine.
Oh no! What have I done? How can I have been so thoughtless? Is this why I don the webs again? To lose one of the most important women in my life? Again? Is this the responsibility that comes with my power? No! I'm not gonna lose Aunt May again!
Over the Odin son, these humans have a sway. Let us take one apart and learn of them today.
You ready for this, officer?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Well then, let's go for it! I've had about all the verse I can stand for today. You might say, I do not like verse here or there. I do not like it anywhere.
How does he do it? How can he keep joking in the face with something like this?
Weapons, they call this little thing. They do not hurt. They only sting. This is a weapon tried and true. It will tear the flesh from you. What? Lightning tears the sky asunder.
That would be the God of Thunder! Nice to have you back in the game, Thor.
'Tis no game, Spider-Man. These dark godlings have taunted me long enough with their infernal rhymes. There will be a reckoning for the devastation done today, and I will have answers. They speak of Odin and the realm eternal. I have journeyed forth through time and space and seen Asgard itself laid to waste by some design. If this Tokkots has had some part in it, I will know. My rage will know no bounds!
You tell him, Thor. We're not gonna take any guff from a first-spouting, gargoyle-looking, dark, godly... whatever. Right?
I must needs admit, Webbed One, sometimes thou dost confuse thee and me. This battle will end anon. My foe will surrender, or this vortex shall carry him to an endless void which exists between all space and time.
The one has fallen. It is true. The authentic Tokkots has got you. Though my double has fallen down, I will not be played for the clown. This human is important to you, Odin's son. Then we shall begin the fun. From my touch, his body will crumble to dust. Lay down your hammer. Surrender you must. You are the missing Odin spawn. With your return, Zethia shall begin to fawn. What shall your decision be? Answer me! The horrid sound. It tears through my skull as a hellish hound.
Huh?
What magic is this horrid thing, which with the breath the pain does bring?
The Daily Bugle.
Sorry, Jonah, but Peter isn't answering the page.
Huh! And he says he wants to be a newspaper man. You keep trying, Glory, and don't stop trying until that lazy, no-account Parker answers the page.
Whoever you are, please, don't stop calling me. There's gotta be something about the sound frequency in the pager that is not sitting right with this guy. Well, whatever it takes. It's Tokkots! I think this one's for you! You're a broker!
No, get it away. Stop. Please.
This is what it takes to get you to cut out the verse? Remind me to sign you up for the Friends and Family plan.
It is over. Now I shall have answers regarding Asgard and Almighty Odin.
Nothing ends. My other self has come to hand.
Nope, just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Now what, Thunder God?
Now, I have Tokkots return with me to Asgard.
Nay, it will not be. You cannot make me.
Don't let me beep you again, buddy.
You think you can face down the armies of Majesty Celia with your beeper magic? Your failing will be oh so tragic. We are off. We must return, but soon we shall see you all burn to the eternal flame of Majestin's might. Now I take the rapid flight.
No! Mine enemy has returned to the Golden Realm, and still am I denied answers. But now I know. I know, and there shall come a reckoning.
This is a good thing, right?
A short time later.
Aunt May! Aunt May, can you hear me? Will someone please call an ambulance?
It's on the way, son.
Jake?
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have left her. I shouldn't have left her without her medications.
Calm down, boy. I want you to try and remember what kind of medication she's supposed to be on.
I've got the prescription right here.
Demetrius, it's Jake. I need the ambulance stat. She's going to be okay. We can handle this.
Shortly.
I'm sorry for causing such a fuss. That young fellow Jake says I'll be fit as a fiddle in no time flat. Don't go worrying yourself into a tizzy now.
Aunt May, please stop worrying about me for a change.
It's what I do, Peter. It's what I do.
That was quick, Jake.
It's what I do, Hannah.
So it's funny us running into each other like this. I've been thinking that it was time you and I got back on track. So, I was wondering if we could go out again sometime. Try to rekindle all the things that need rekindling.
They're gonna take you to the hospital for a checkup, Aunt May. I will be right behind you.
Thank you, dear. And button up your jacket before you catch a draft.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me, Mr. Olson. I wanted to thank you for everything you did today. If there's ever any way I could repay you.
In some way, I feel as though you already have.